could have been posted to Riften, but I turned it down. Dumb.
Well, what is it? I'm organizing our defenses here. If you need supplies, talk to Gary in the Tapped Vein. The King's Arrow? Well met, my friend. The town's under constant threat, and a horde of Reachmen took over the mine and sealed themselves inside. Rizish is trying to break into the mine. We've got people trapped in there, and we need to understand what in oblivion the Reach are up to. Rizish is a clever little lizard. If anyone can find a way past their magics, she can.
Well?
The river runs with poison here. We'll want to stay back while we work our way inside. Sk! The Reach vermin hide behind their magical shield. We must bring it down for the Pact and glory. Outside town, dark shamans imbue bodies with corrupt magicka. Take this talisman. Use it to remove the corruption and return the bodies to rest. Then we will turn the Reach's evil against them. Too few have the strength to oppose the Reach shamans. Hurry, before they do more evil here.
What?
I can hear the magicka singing with the talisman. The effigies are ready to receive your gift. Imbue the effigies with the corrupt magicka. That should clear the way into the mine. Look for the mine foreman, Gondis. He should know where the Reachmen are hiding, and if any workers survive. But first, you must open the way into the mine. Channel the magicka into the effigies. That should lower the shield that blocks the mine entrance.
Quiet. Get down. Pray to hear it. Now quiet down, or you'll get us both killed. I'm happy to see you, but please keep your voice down. I don't know what they're looking for, but the bastards are all over the mine. They've slaughtered most of my miners. I think a few are still alive, held captive. Find them and free them if you can. Deep in the mine, in an ancient companion tomb. The Reachman shamans went into the tomb. Then the clansmen used 2 relics to seal the entrance. Their leaders are in the tomb, but you need those relics to get in. Sure as bones. I'm glad you're here. Look for my miners while you're exploring. They don't deserve this.
Watching over the bones of the evil Sinmur.
Evil
Enter,
gathers
champion.
beyond these doors.
Rise, Sinmur.
Return and taste the blood of Isgramor's heirs!
Isgramor's heirs.
I know, but I must retake Fallowstone. I fear the worst. Let's go. We can talk on the way. Our worst nightmare has come to life. Sin Mer has returned. The ancient enemy of the companions must be faced once more. 1,000 curses on the Reachmen. Sin Mer must be stopped, somehow. It falls to us. We must rally the companions and face Sin Mer together. Are you with me? We've done what we can for Showstone. The villagers can deal with the aftermath. We have other concerns. While we were here, the Reachmen attacked Fallowstone Hall. The Companions' Hall, our ancient headquarters. It perches on the mountainside above Showstone. We must see if any are left to save, and then we take the hall back. Can I count on you? Together we'll storm Fallowstone Hall and teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget. Fallowstone Hall must be retaken. There are relics hidden beneath the hall, including a mighty weapon that was used to kill Sin Mer long ago. Do you want to follow me or meet me there? I'll see you at Fallowstone Hall.
You have my gratitude.
Are you ready for this? It's my fault. I brought our best blades to shores. The recruits I left behind never had a chance against the savagery of the Reachmen. I'm told survivors retreated to our shrines. Find them and rally them to the hall. I'm going to hold the main doors. I'll wait for you there. We're holding them here. Rally the others, quickly! Isgramor!
Get back! Wait! You're no stinking Reachman. Where did you come from? For Isgramor, the hall will be ours once again. Isgramor protects me still. I'll see you there.
Back off! If you're with these monsters, I'll slice you open. See you back at the hall. Aye, thank you. Onward for glory!
Don't come near me. I'll gut you if you touch me. To the hall. Pine. What they did to Tirora. I have to stay strong. I'll see you back at the hall.
Sage Tirora is dead. Tortured. I'll gut every Reachman I find. I swear it. I lead, I bear the blame. Tears and mead are for another day. Wish she was here, though. We need her right now. The Reachmen are in the vault beneath the hall. Our most treasured artifacts are down there. Reach shamans have placed one of those damn spell shields on the door. Tirora would be able to... Wait. I just realized. Sage Tirora still may be able to help us. This pouch of ashes, we use it to commune with the ancient spirits of the hall. She's nearly dead. And if I know Tirora, angry. At each of the memorials near the hall is a small brazier. Burn the ashes at each altar, and see if you can locate Tirora's spirit. I'll rally the men here and inside the hall.
I refuse to fall to Blackthroat's fury. Vigrod, curse you for leaving us!
I refuse to let go. Savangard will not have me.
You left us to die!
Why are you talking to me? Enemies are in the hall. I can still feel the touch of their knives. The pain. I feel the call of Savangard, but I will help you before I go.
We have them on the run. Frostfang, that chieftain, is trapped in the basement. It's through the trapdoor. Follow me. We must get into the vault. I hope I'm wrong about why the Reachmen are here. Sage Tyrora answered your call. Sure, bless her. I must ensure the hall is cleared. I need you to go into the vault, kill any Reachman you find, and check on the relics we guard there. Aye, we've the honor to safeguard the legendary axe Wuthrad. It rests in the vault, secure in the arms of Isgramo's statue. Please ensure that it's safe. So many proud warriors slain. We'll repay every drop of blood threefold.
Is that it, Master? Is that what we came here for?
Yes, Wuthrad is now ours. If the others have done their part, the Lords are doomed.
What did you find in the vault? It's as I feared then. Wuthrad is the only weapon we know that can send Sinmur back to oblivion. Trolls take every one of them. One thing always leads to another, and change can often be difficult to accept. However, we must continue. It's the only way. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde, and Followstone needs a new sage. Skuld Savari has asked my permission to try for the position, and I've given it. The sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Followstone's shrines. If she is acceptable to our ancestors, visions of the 500 in their prime will appear. Will you accompany her?
Hold, soldier! I have news from Vernon Wood. The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Yakiel needs all able blades to head there right away.
The King's Arrow? Well met. Don't suppose you lead a vanguard of troops to Vernum? Another mouth to feed and house. You'd better be good. Don't suppose you're bringing any reinforcements, are you? Hours ago, we tracked Straw, the bastard, to Vernum Wood. The Reachmen, no, they're not... It's not what we thought. The Worm Cult, they're here. It gets worse. They're doing something to the Reachmen. I need to keep watch for any other soldiers coming through. Talk to Dajahil and the Centurion if you want to pitch in. Good luck.
Welcome to Vernum Wood. Dark waters run in this river. This is what we know. Strahl and his elite warriors were tracked to the wood. As soon as we hit the tree line, we saw the hoods and ropes. Indeed, we found a defensible position and have held them back thus far. We have no idea what's going on. Why are the Reachmen here? How did they get mixed up with the cult? We've tried everything, even some things I'm not proud of. An undercover agent named Belron, who joined us in Shadowfen, has narrowed it down to two options. One cruel, one not so much. This magical dagger can cut out a cultist's heart that will magically continue beating. The heart can reanimate a cultist's corpse for a bit, and it will tell us what it knew. Here's the dagger. Cut out the heart of a cultist, and give that beating heart to Belron. You'll find him just south of my tent.
A still-beating heart. Either Dajahil sent you, or this is an extraordinary coincidence. May I? Vile thing. A bit of magicka focused. And there. Bound up the soul that once pumped this organ. The worm at your feet refused to answer my questions. So we'll need to try a different approach. Look down. I've made room for a new heart in our friend here. Put your new trophy in its chest. Then stand back.
I can feel my flesh decay, but I'm not dead. Please, kill me. I'll tell you anything if you promise to kill me. We made a deal with the Reachmen. They unleashed the giant, Sinmur. And we promised to bless them with the touch of our Dark Lord. We channel the touch of the Lord of Brutality. All across the wood, the Reachmen are being transformed. Strahl himself undergoes the ceremony inside the central ruin. Now, please kill me.
Have you learned why the worm cult is here? That's a dark twist in the river. I'll send troops to investigate the ruin. It's been dirty work, but I thank you for your help. Belron left the camp. He muttered something about further research. Head into the field and find that dark elf. Lend him whatever aid you can.
You see that thing? That's what's left of the Reachmen gathered at Vernim. We need to learn more about these things. The Ghasts keep repeating the name Calyx Thorntongue. Go kill him, take his heart, and bring it back to me. Necromantic energies gather in the heart. It's the seat of life and unlife. Everything I need to know about a person, I can learn from his heart. Well done. Indeed. As you do, collect their hearts. I feel powerful magicka radiating from this one. With more like it, we may be able to put an end to Strahl himself. I will be back at camp, researching. You've returned. With a number of dripping presents. Excellent work. You have my thanks. These vine-twisted abominations may yet prove useful. You may have noticed the ruin in the center of the wood, that shroud of death and darkness. Nothing living can pass through it. Luckily, the dead can. Oh, I thought it was obvious. We kill you, sort of. These grave-born hearts, yes, imbuing their essence into a potion, like so. Drink this. Trust me, nothing will go wrong. The bravery of Vivek. Nicely... You have a little something on your mouth there. Absolutely, I think. You're much less alive than you were a few minutes ago, anyway. That should get you through the shroud. At the bottom of the ruin, there should be a totem powering the death shroud. Destroy it! The shroud goes away, and the living can enter the ruin.
Let's go.
With the shroud gone, we can follow you in. You're looking a little dead around the edges. Let me take care of that. Of course! How could I have forgotten? Here, hold still. Let's get this done.
Be on guard.
Behold the power of the world!
He killed Lieutenant Belron. He has me. Don't mourn my fate. And
These world ghosts shall restore the reach. Die.
Let's get back to the surface. I didn't think we were going to make it out of there. Dajahil, Belron. I will make sure the Centurion, the Pact, knows of Strahl's defeat. Dajahil and Belron sacrificed themselves to see that beast slain. Their sacrifice will be remembered.
Glad you made it out, Arrow. I'll make sure Dajahil and Belron go up on the rolls and Mournhold. It's mad to think all those people, reduced to ink on parchment. We need to warn the settlements west of here. You put a stop to Strahl and the Reachmen, but the Worms are a far bigger menace. Nimolton. Thane Fiora is a brave, intelligent woman, and she has the resources to protect the rest of the Ragged Hills. Grab a guardsman when you reach the town. They'll direct you where you need to go. Fiora's apparently a dynamo on the battlefield. I've heard stories you wouldn't believe.
Welcome to the Molten, traveler. Do you seek the counsel of our mighty Thane Fiora?
Or are you here with Sergeant Ira's contingent? Urgent news, eh? Perhaps it'll take her mind off the troubles. Been enough of that lately. There was an attempt on the Thane's life. Her housecarl, of all people. Bastard. Sergeant Ira and her squad arrived just recently to look into the matter. Aye. Our Fiora's a tough one, she is. Cut that horker down where he stood. Look, I have to keep to my post. I'm sure the sergeant and our Thane will want to speak with you. The hall is just up the stairs, off of the main square.
You're not safe here, Fiora. Listen to reason. My friend, I would swear we only spoke days ago. I can see by the look on your face you know of Nimulton's dark times. Well enough. It's good to have a reason to get up in the morning. Without my family the way it was, it's easy to wallow in thoughts of Bleakrock. Of the good days. This investigation, that's what I do now. Denskar used to say I latched onto things like a mama bear. Wouldn't let anything go. Now I use that instinct for the Pact. After my breakdown, some of the others pulled strings for me with Pact command. As I was training, we talked about what I would do. This seemed the perfect fit.
What brings you to my hall? You don't look in need of a Thane's help. And if you are with Ira, I am not in need of her help either.
A friend of Ira's? Well then, welcome to Nimulton. The King's Arrow, yes? Well met. Tell no one that Beitarnes was a member of the Worm Cult. I won't have Nimulton fall into chaos. We are on his trail. My advisor and the court mage search for any hint of the cult as we speak. Keep that to yourself. I won't have the Nimulton fall into chaos. We're on his trail. My advisor and the court mage search for any hint of the cult as we speak. Slow. My advisor Borodin is at the inn questioning townfolk. My court mage Golan is at the Mages Guild researching the Worm Cult. Would you help them? My people should not suffer for any problems within my court. I should have seen Beitarnes's treachery before it came to roost in my very hall. There's not much to tell. Bastard asked me for a private conference, said he had something sensitive to tell me. When we were alone, he pulled a knife. I had to crush his scaly neck with my bare hands. Not a thing. To think of all the days I let that scaleback drink my mead, live in my hall. Brrr!
Let me guess. You're looking for worm cultists, right? Well, here we are. We're all worm cultists. Everyone in Nimulton worships worms and dances with Daedra. I've learned that the Thane needs to settle down. Having a troubleshooter come all the way out here because Fiora had a fight with a housecarl. Shameful. It makes Nimulton look bad. I'm thinking we need a new Thane.
Get out of here! I'm busy! The Thane is impatient. I almost have it. At first, it stumped me. Why would the cult come to this backwater? What could the cult find in Nimulton and nowhere else? I need to do more research. I need to consult a book in the Thane's library to be certain. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
How goes the investigation? New Malton reminds me of Bleak Rock. All these good people oblivious to danger. If only we could have protected my daughter. Have you learned anything? He's a fool. Has Golan uncovered anything interesting? Oh? And what is that? I'm eager to learn what he uncovers. In the meantime, would you investigate Betorness's home? It's just south of the Thane's Hall. I trust you'll miss nothing. Oh, good to see you. I have sad news. Golan is dead. We heard the sounds of a struggle. My soldiers and I arrived too late. In the library with a pair of smashed skeletons. The worm cult, I am sure of it. But how did they get past my guards? First the attack against the Thane, and now this. I've asked my soldiers to take a more active role in defending the hall. I pray it's enough. You're not afraid, are you? Stay strong, my friend. We'll find the heart of this corruption.
I don't care what you say. The killer in Stormhold was a shadow slave.
Greetings, Master Drendorf. As always, your memories are alive in me. How may I serve? I am, as you made me, Master, a Magicka memory matrix, a place to hold safe your dearest memories. Research entry. As I suspected, the worm cult plans to use bound companion spirits to empower Sinmur. I found evidence they're gathering in the crypt beneath Nimalton. The footprints lead from this fireplace, here. What? No! Yes, Master Drendorf. Your notes on the companions indicate they once bound powerful heroes as eternal guardians. I cannot recall any other information on this subject.
My brethren moved to take Nimalton. They need you out of the way. I doubt I can take you in a fair fight. Luckily, I don't have to.
From the side!
The cultists... They came out of nowhere. Ira... She was leading them. She demanded I join the cult. Surprised her. I don't know. I cut her and she scampered like a skeever. Shut up and get out of here. Bleeding feels good. Reminds me I'm alive.
I saw her head toward the water.
She went into the crypt.
So you've come to kill me. Do you remember Trinhild, my daughter? She died on the docks of Balfoy and cut apart by Covenant blades. I don't blame you. I blame them and myself. She's gone and I'm alive. Do you know how painful that is? They're away on missions. I never see them, but it doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon too. The Worm Cult said they'd reunite me with Trinhild. All I had to do was pass information about the Pact. Maybe, but I chose to believe. It wasn't just secrets. Soon the cult asked me to kill for them. Golan, Thane Fiora. Denskar would despise what I've become. I'm done with the cult. But it's too late, isn't it?
So, Ira was behind much of this, wasn't she? I don't pretend to know her reasons. All I want to know is whether you've dealt with her or not. Was it difficult? No matter. You did well. You've avenged Golan and all the others Ira lied to and murdered. Nemalton is safe. We owe you a great debt. The worms will find no shelter in the shadow of Nemalton.
I was looking for Sergeant Ira, but the Thane tells me she was slain valiantly defending her from the Worm Cult. I've just come from Pine Peak Caverns. The Worm Cult ambushed us. There are researchers there trapped in the caverns. I fear the worst.
It wasn't so long ago that I had not even heard of this worm cult. Now these worms are everywhere, killing people, destroying villages. This has to stop. We'll need it.
I'm doing what I can, but the weapons wielded by the worm cult have a cruel bite. We should have been more careful. Considering what we came here to do, we should have known there would be danger. Do you know what this place is? Pine Peak Caverns? This is where one of Ysgramor's companions was buried. Hakra was her name. We came to ensure that her tomb was safe, but the worms were already here. They ambushed us inside, and we barely escaped. I fear their intention may be to enslave Hakra's spirit. There is still time, though. Will you help? If you jab this shard into one of the cultists' corpses in the cave, Hakra can possess the body, and then she can tell us what to do to stop them. You have questions? The waters of knowledge flow stronger through Aranel, but I will answer what I can.
body was this? The flesh reeks. You placed me in one of those cultists, damn you! They're after me. Once they breach my tomb's defenses, their magic can bind me to their will. If you're the best this time has to offer, I see why they're looking to the past for heroes. 3 burial urns chain my spirit to this cavern. I cannot leave while they remain. Destroy them and I can escape before the cultists bind me. 2 urns rest in the lower reaches of the cave. Destroy those first. The dead rise within the caverns. They smell worse than you do. The last urn's above us! Hurry! The worm's binding me to his will! I'm his now. Beware when next we meet. Fine. I need to... I'll see you outside. My bonds are broken. I'm free of that vermin-infested cave. Now to hunt down more of those damned cultists. Those worms! Trying to enslave my spirit, then sacrifice me to enhance Sinmer's powers. A foolish plan, attempted by idiots. Even you were able to defeat them. That shot is mine, by the way.
You have restored tranquility here, and I hesitate to ask more, but I have no choice. Another of Isgramor's companions, Valdor, he was entombed not far from here, in Tarengrov. It is likely the worm cult seeks to enslave his spirit as well. Yes, we are in no shape to make the journey. If the worm cult is already there, then there is little we could do anyways. You, however, could help there, as you have here. Tarengrov is to the south. Please go. Valdor's spirit must be protected.
Sure, preserve us. Help! Thank Kain you're here. Wait, you are here to help, aren't you? Worm cults! They're everywhere! Kirith, my sister, I mean, led a team here to investigate the ruin. We were this close to breaking into the barrow when the worms attacked. I ran as fast as I could. Of course not. Well, maybe. But then the companions showed up. They fought the cult to a standstill. The man who leads them, Nurir, is back at our camp. I came out here to find help, of course. Yes, help like you.
My friend, I'm glad to see you again. Could have used you here.
The worm cult has made a mess of this dig site. We arrived in time to blunt their first assault, but they'll be back. I don't know if we'll live through another one, but I won't abandon these people.
My friend, I'm glad to see you again. We could have used you here. In that case, I'll take any help I can get. We tracked the worms from Stony Basin, got her just ahead of them. I guess that's why some of the Delvers still live, and a few of my men. The Delvers found an ancient puzzle and gathered notes about it, clues. The worms killed the Delvers to get their notes. Whatever they're after, we can't let them get it. Save who you can, but we need those notes. The worms won't stand a chance. I hope some of my men still live down there.
They've got Kirith, too. She's in the tent behind the Dragon Mount.
You must listen to me. Wait. I heard what the Worm Cult is after. They're searching the rift for spirits of Ysgramor's legendary 500 companions. They intend to enslave those spirits and bind them to the giant Sinmur. Yes, I think so. I believe the ruins contain the burial vault of Valdur, one of Ysgramor's companions. Those pages you've collected? They're the clue to getting inside. If only I'd had more time. I hope so. My apprentice Daenerys is down in the vault, if he's still alive. Find him. Together, the two of you must find a way into the tomb and stop the cult.
Do not linger here. Danger threatens elsewhere. I am Valdur. I rode with the 500 at Ysgramor's side. But now, my very essence is racked by magic. Yes, the dark-robed mages, deep in the ruin. They're breaking the binding that holds me here. They're pulling me apart. Navigate the puzzle. Get past the doors. Stop them!
What? Must be a delusion. Nobody down here. I'm not dead yet, sure. I've got a gut wound, and I'm losing blood. Aside from that, I'm doing just fine. It's some kind of puzzle. Kirith and I were close to cracking it when the Worm Cult attacked. I think they're after the body of the companion buried in the vault. Yes, good. Right before the attack, Kirith translated the runes, but we couldn't make sense of them. It's like ancient poetry. I only know it has something to do with opening the doors. I pray you can decipher it.
The worms, ripping my soul apart. Help me. I can't think. They're ripping me apart. Follow symbols above doors. Whale, eagle, snake. Hurry. I'll be theirs, corrupted by the cult. My spirit will ravage the rift. Stop them, please. I can't think. They're...
soul will be mine.
Destroy!
Follow me, Valiant. I'll lead you out. It's been so long. I'm free, and you saved me. Thank you, Liege Lord. No, with my shackles destroyed and the cult's ritual disrupted, I am free. They wish to enslave me, to use me to strengthen the giant Sinmur. I will aid you in your quest against the foul worms. My lord, before you go, there is one other thing. Now that I'm free, I can sense Hakra, the spirit guardian at Pine Peak. She speaks to me, warning of a dark gathering at Honric Tower, to the east. The cult, she says, Forces allied with you also gather at Honric Tower. I will journey there in my own way. You should travel there as well, my lord. Please, my liege lord, make haste for Honric Tower. Whatever darkness grows there must be stopped.
Bolt. Who? The King's Arrow. Well met. You'll find His Majesty in the encampment just up the road. Watch yourself. The worms have moved in force against us.
Damn worms, driving them out will cost us dearly. And with all that we have accomplished, we still may not have the numbers to win this. And not a moment too soon. We can't wait for more reinforcements. We must strike back against these bastards before we lose our chance. Baldur told me of your deeds at Tarinkrab. Now our heroes have gathered, and we will need all of you to beat those damn worms and take back what is ours. They are building an army of Daedra. Their leader, the bastard Thalic Wormfather, stole Isgramor's axe, Wuthrad. He has roused the ghost giant Sinmur. Many have gone to Sovngarde today. Many more will follow unless we close the portals and stop Thalic Wormfather. No ordinary soldier can deal with this. For this task, I need you. The spirits of Isgramor's companions will ride with you against the worms. Talk to Baldur before you go. In kind speed, my friend.
This fiend, Thalic Wormfather. He cannot be allowed to hold Wuthrad. We will get it back. The King's soldier, Captain Hrosta, searches for Wormfather even now. In the meantime, you must stop the Daedra coming from Cold Harbor. There are 4 portals in the ruins. There are many cultists and many Daedra guarding them. But if you can find the portals and close them, that will reduce their numbers. The blessing of Isgramor's 500 companions will be with you. Our power is stretched to its limit, but your need is great. Very well. We will raise one of the legendary 500 to aid you in this time of great peril. The might of the... Aye. Even in death, the companions yearn to fight for Skyrim. Would you enter battle with a warrior, a fire mage, or one of our talented healers? Choose, and they will fight by your side. Aye, wisely chosen. This lad stood against the might of Red Mountain, and sings the tale to this day in Sovngarde. Thalic Wormfather, come to the portal in the central ruins. Thalic Wormfather retreated through the portal to Arkwind Point. Go quickly. Captain Hrosta is there already.
Praise Vivek! You were there to stop Alexandra Cannell from...
Oh, thank Kain. King Yoren said you'd be coming, but I was beginning to have doubts. We thought we had Thalic Wormfather cornered, but these damn cultists put up a fierce fight. My soldiers were all killed. I'm the only one left. He's down below. He's got Wuthrad down there too. I worry about what he might be planning. I cannot get through the door, though. It is bound by some horrid necromantic ward. It requires a living sacrifice. Someone has to touch that gem over there in the ritual circle. They will die, but then the door can be opened. One of the cult members did it to open the door for Wormfather. No, there is no time. The door must be opened, and you must go after Wormfather. I'll make the sacrifice. It's the right thing to do. It'll ensure my place in Sovngarde, at least. There's no time. The door must be opened, and you must go after Wormfather. I'll make the sacrifice. It's the right thing to do. It'll ensure my place in Sovngarde, at least. Yes, that's it then, isn't it? Best get on with it. It's a good end. Tell the others my story, would you? Tell them I died well. For the Pact and the Skald King. Kind, give me strength.
Can't defeat me that easily. Never defeat the worm cult. I give my spirit to Sinmur. Is not for you,
I'm afraid this has made Sinmur even more dangerous. Quickly, we must speak. Thalik is dead. Long live Sinmur, eh? You saw the same thing I did. We stopped the ritual and you killed Thalik. But Wuthrad shattered. Thalik used the remaining power of the axe to fuse with Sinmur. Perhaps, but the axe shards have vanished. If they can be found, Wuthrad might be made whole again. The axe's haft still remains, though. Grab it, and let's get out of here.
Well done. Take the portal back to the Ebonheart Pact camp.
Hakala said Wuthrad shattered when you defeated Thalik Wormfather. Do not blame yourself. You fought with the courage of Isgramor. And you turned the tide and cut off the head of the worm. Without Thalik Wormfather, the cult will be severely weakened. Thanks to you, I now see victory on the horizon. Before you returned, our soldiers saw the ghost giant Sinmur. He came from the mountains and he went east towards Riften. Yes, to the very edge of Tamriel if we must. I have sent troops into the Smoke Frost to warn Riften of his approach, but you should also head in that direction. The shards of Wuthrad have been scattered across the Smoke Frosts. Be watchful. Recover any fragments you find on your journey. In Riften, speak to Captain Vivica. Tell her I sent you. We will meet in the Smoke Frost, my friend. If not there, then in Sovngarde. Kyne speed you.
You're the hero of Valdar's Tooth, right? Riften, giant, attacked. Pact army in pursuit, many wounded. Guard Captain Vivica leading recovery effort, north of town. We need help. Ah, there we go. North side of town was hit hard. There are people trapped under rubble, fires everywhere. Then there's the corpses. There's no time to bury them. Healers want them burned before disease starts spreading.
Thank you for freeing me.
Well, glad to see someone who can get things done. Good work. I don't care if the 8 themselves sent you. If you're here to help, you have my thanks. Well, glad to see someone who can get things done. Good work. Terrifying. If we hadn't already been on alert, I don't know what would have happened. Sinmur knocked down the wall before we could drive him away. Some of the mages focused their fire on his head, and that seemed to annoy him. I can't believe he didn't go down. He was. The energy that swirled around him, the host of worm cultists, the moans of the dead. I hope never to see its like again.
Oh, you startled me.
Well, glad to see someone who can get things done. Good work. You'll find shelter for those who lost their homes. Maybe the Temple of Mara can put them up. You've done a good turn for the people here. Thanks. I already owe you, but I'm hearing rumors. They need to be investigated. My cousin on my pa's side. Her father's missing, and the family says Yeri saw what happened. Problem is, he went missing during the attack, but he wasn't anywhere near the West Wall. She swears something pulled him into one of the canals. Poor thing shocked out of her gourd. As you can see, I'm a little occupied. Get Yeri talking. Tell the pack's commander, Centurion Andren, what you learn. I hope you can help Yeri. Her father saved my life when we were children.
Yeri, look out! Who in the Nine Holds are you? And what are you doing in my house? Oh, Shaw's bones, I was ready to murder you. Some bastard just tried to kill my niece. That's him. Gutted like a fish. He's a damned skeever, coming after a young girl with a knife. Yuri just lost her father, and now this man tries to kill her? What would the worms want with Yuri? Go ahead, but avoid the entrails. No telling what he's been eating. Poor thing. When my brother was killed, her mind just snapped. Keeps babbling about the water. Densa used to make her this foul-smelling tea. Never had a taste for it, but Yiri loves it. She brewed the last of our leaves just the other day. There might be someone. A Bandori peddler named Jadazi showed up just after the attack. Moon something. White Moon, that's what it's called. Just know it won't be cheap. He's been gouging anyone looking for a little luxury.
No, don't want to. So cold. Don't hurt me. It was the dead thing in the water. It ate him. It took my father away and ate him. It's still out there. Keep it away from me.
Huh? Are you a Jarl, a general, or a member of the God's Cursed Tribunal? No? Then shove off. This again? Look, the cult is gone. I was dispatched to aid the city with all of 5 soldiers. The rest marched off after the giant. I don't have the manpower to investigate rumors. If you want to waste your time, fine. I won't stop you from looking. If you're going to wander the city, might as well start on the east side of town. The homeless there tend to complain louder than the others.
I was nearly stepped on. You ever smelled a giant's toes? Of course. All of us have. Not that the damn soldiers will listen to us. The smell's how you know they're coming. Death and rotten fish. No, sure, take them. The soldiers won't do anything. They say we're making it up. Wait, do you smell something?
I like animals better than people. They don't complain as much. A zombie? Oh, aye. One tried to take a bite out of the horses. I put it down with a shovel. It's behind the barn. Have you ever fought a starving bear with a scat rake? No? In comparison, zombies are like sweet rolls. Get on with you. This work never ends.
Stay back! It's still... You have to get out of here. I was attacked by a zombie. It jumped right out of the damn lake. Get out of here. I'm sure it's still around. Kind's wings. No, I'm groaning like a stuck pig because it attracts fish. It scratched me getting at the fish rack. I'm gonna become one of those things. I'm getting hungry for brains. I can feel my hair and teeth falling out. Oh, you're an expert. Some kind of necromancer, eh? Just go. The more you talk, the more I want to bite your head. Oh. It's here.
Well? Prove your value to us, Anchorite Garma.
Join my drowned dead. Witness my power. Drowned dead, rise and devour.
You're back. I hope the skeever hunt went well. Killed all the zombies, made us safe. A shard of Wuthred? Here? You must be joking. Though from the look on your face, I see you're not. The worm cult is a danger to us all. We'll double patrols with the 5 men we have. In the meantime, thank you for running them out of town.
Hail, arrow of the king! I'd heard rumors you were here, stirring up trouble. Fortunately, you're easier to find than I expected. Yoren the Skald King led the bulk of our army to Trollhättan, but there's a snag. The worms have dug in. We'll root them out, don't worry, but it's taking time. Yoren sent me to update you. Apparently, you're important. That must be what they're after. Stallers at Trollhättan. Gather the shards and grow in power. We need those shards. Joran has things well in hand at Trollhättan. Find as many shards as you can as you make your way to the mountain.
I see Captain Warhammer tracked you down. Good. As am I, my friend. But there is much to do. The worms hide inside Trollhättan. Mark my words. Manimarco's spawn dies today. What a collection of packed warriors. The time has come to end this. The worm cult mages guard the passage to Trollhättan. A full assault would be suicidal, but a small force might push right through, especially with you at its head. Lower the worm's defenses. Kill them as you must, but leave some for us. As you destroy each ward, we will secure the caves behind you. For Ysgramor, for glory. You must clear the way. We have to reach Sinmur before it's too late. You must clear the way. We have to reach Sinmur before it's too late. You have the spirit of Ysgramor, my friend. Yes, 2 blades are more dangerous than 1. Speak to Holgun, walks in ash, and Valdamandarin. Choose a companion and tear the worms apart.
May the waters protect you. You will succeed. Remember, not all foes must be fought. Use your stealth and your wits to avoid fights. Save your strength for the true enemy, Sinmur. The waters run deep and swift within Trollhättan. Even a champion may get swept away if alone. I can offer a fire mage to accompany you on your quest. You are wise. The fire mage I have chosen will not fail you.
Others doubted you, but I knew you could do it. Excellent. You've cleared the pass for us. I'm moving our troops forward now. The final hurdle is ahead of us. Are you ready? We must fight past the last of the worm cultists ahead of us. Then we face Sinmur and Thalik. That merging is a foe worthy of Ysgramor, yet it falls to us to face them. We must separate them. Great damage to Sinmur will tear their spirits asunder. Then both are vulnerable. Either the shards of Wuthrad or mighty companions are needed for this task. Joran the Skald King and his guards have already entered the ruins. You'll need either the shards or comrades to survive in there.
We must defeat Sinmur and the worm cult once and for all. Are you ready? We must push forward or all is lost. Follow me. Stay beside me, friends. We face the cult together. You face the Skald King now, worms. Come and die on my blade.
Circle!
occupied.
Great. God's fool.
Advance!
Crush you!
Shore's bones. The monster's down. Well done, my friends, well done. Kyne's breath. Can it be? The 500 companions?
Sinmar is dead. You have won a great victory this day.
Isgramor. I'm not worthy.
Rise, Yoran Skald King. Rise and greet me as the true champion of the North. You have united not just the Nords. The ancient elves and the crafty lizard folk stand with us as well.
I had help, my liege.
Your champions, we've met. A hard road lies ahead of you, but for now, savor this victory.
Thank you, Isgramor.
Companions, 3 cheers for the Skald King and his brave champions. Worm Crushers and Giant Slayers. Again! Once more! For the Path and the North!
Well done, my friend. May Sinmar never again arise to haunt us. Yes, Sinmar and the Worm Cult are crushed, but Isgramor's warning concerns me. What could he mean? Find Vigorod Greatbane. He should be outside. I must think on this.
What happened inside? Is Yoran safe? To tell the truth, I feared we wouldn't win this fight. The rift is finally back under Pact control.
I hope the Worm Cult has been shattered, but I fear they are just the foot of the mountain. Yes, as Isgramor said, their masters reside in Cold Harbor. We have no choice but to invade. I must return to Monhold, my friend. I hope to see you there.